What is going on, guys? Rewinds here, and this is going to be my review for Boruto episode 225. This episode is mostly focused on the Chunin exams battle between Sarada versus ChoCho. So, let's talk about what happened in this episode. It was pretty eventful. Overall, I did like it a lot, and I'm going to rate it at the end of the review as I normally do. But let's talk about what happened. So, we start off with Ino Shikacho having a little bit of a talk, the new Ino Shikacho, of course, and we see Shikadai finding Ino-jin pretty much beating himself up a little bit over his loss and how disappointed he is, and then ChoCho comes by and sees them as well, and she's pretty much telling them that, oh my god, I'm fighting Sarada, I can't believe it, I wasn't expecting that, I'm not exactly completely ready for this because I guess she expected to fight somebody else, but she lets them know of her matchup, so they kind of get a little bit more settled down, and ChoCho's pretty determined to become a Chunin and get her vest so she can wear it along with Shikadai. So nice little conversation there. Before the matchup, we also get a little interaction between Shinki and Kawaki. So Shinki's pretty much just staring at Kawaki. So Kawaki decides to leave the arena and Shinki follows him. And Shinki tells him, I think you should watch this match. And Kawaki is pretty much just telling Shinki to leave him alone. But Shinki stops him with his iron sand from walking away anymore, so Kawaki decides to fight back. It was a very small little sequence, like maybe like a 30-second fight, but Shinki takes care of him pretty quickly, and Shinki tells him that he should really watch, and Kawaki does that. But regardless, I thought this was a pretty cool little interaction. I'm happy to see that, and I hope Shinki gets involved more in the story later down the road because I think he's a pretty cool character. So then we start off Sarada versus ChoCho. Let me just start by saying shout out to the animation team for this fight because it was done pretty well. It exceeded my expectations on that end, so shout out to them for that. So yeah, we start off the fight. They're a little even kind of getting warmed up at first, but then Sarada uses her lightning style jutsu with the electric balls. I forgot what it's called exactly, but she uses that jutsu. She's had that jutsu for a long time. She's been using it since almost the start of the show. First time I remember her using it was the school trip arc where they went to the Mist Village. It's that lightning style technique, and she lands a hit or two on ChoCho. So ChoCho's down, and Sarada actually ends up apologizing to her. So ChoCho kind of takes that a little bit as an insult because they're in a battle. So ChoCho's saying, why are you apologizing to me? Why are you looking down on me? I'm out here trying to give it my all to fight you, and you're out here apologizing. Do you think you're better than me? So that's the kind of mentality ChoCho goes into. And then we have ChoCho's resolve come into play. She goes in on the offensive, and she starts to take over the battle a little bit more. Sarada's still not mentally prepared at this point completely, so that's why Sarada's been a little hesitant so far in the battle so far. But then she gets motivated because she remembers a conversation she had with Sasuke about how she has to be ready for any type of situation. For example, they talked about how if Boruto turns into Borushiki, Sarada would have to have the willpower to go and kill a Boruto if necessary. So that kind of sparks her to think, how can I do that? And how can I protect my village if I can't even fight a friend in a exam battle without going all out, right? So that really sparks her and gets her going overall. And from here on out, then we have everybody, well, ChoCho and Sarada both going all out. So to wrap up the battle, we have ChoCho go into her super skinny butterfly mode, and Sarada activates her Sharingan to the Tutomo, and she uses the Chidori. So this was probably the best part of the battle. It looked visually great. There was a lot of hype around it, and you could tell both of them were giving it their all over here. Sarada ends up winning this, but overall, this battle, back and forth, nice flow to it, and I think both characters showed some resolve. Normally, I'm not that huge of a ChoCho fan personally, because some of her worst filler episodes, I really can't stand those. But when it comes to canon stuff like this, like for example, what she did in her and what she did in the first tuning exams versus Shinki when she showed her determination, as well as what she showed in this tuning exams and what she shows when she can actually get serious. I like ChoCho when she's like that. So definitely makes me like her character a little more. And I've always been a fan of Sarada, so this was pretty cool to see. She got a little development through this battle in a way. So good stuff there. Pretty good battle. Best battle so far of the tuning exams that the anime's done among the three. And yeah, nothing but praise for the battle for sure. Winner is Sarada, like I said. And something I thought was really, really cool was they did the unison sign. And that brought back memories because that was a big part in the original show after a battle. So that was pretty cool. And we had like a little scene of Shikamaru saying to Naruto, kind of just nudging at him, saying, "You've had like your fair share of best friend or close friend showdowns too." So it made me think about the whole Naruto versus Sasuke thing when they were kids and they had to do the unison sign. So nice little callback there. I love when they throw in little details like that. Then we have a Inoshikachura react, kind of not a reaction. We have a little talk in between them. ChoCho's being carried out by Shikadai and Inojin, and obviously she's pretty sad she lost. She cries a little bit, but Inojin kind of just tells her, it seems like me and you are both going to have to work harder so you come tuning next time. So Shikadai doesn't wear that tuning vest alone. So they have some new resolve. Honestly, I think this is the best direction they went in with these two because it motivates them to do better in a future exam. Because if they had won already, I wouldn't have really minded if they won because I think they've come a long way. But this definitely gives them a lot more room to grow. And I also believe that when it comes to Inojin and ChoCho, if only one of them had won rather than both of them, the one who had lost would kind of look like the worst on the team because we already know Shikadai has been tuning for a while. If, let's say, Inojin had lost but ChoCho had won, it probably wouldn't have been a good look for Inojin. So I think they went down the right route after they had made Inojin lose to make ChoCho lose as well. Plus, I don't think people would have been very happy if Sarada had lost to ChoCho, if I'm being honest. The other thing I really, really liked is Sasuke came to watch Sarada's fight. Sasuke talked to Sarada after the whole battle, and he congratulated her on becoming Chunin. Nice little wholesome moment between father and daughter, so that was pretty cool. Then we cut back to the whole Boruto and Mitsuki scene with Amado. And this revealed why Amado got kidnapped. Pretty much these bandits wanted Amado to create scientific technology for them because they think whoever's running like the area can't protect the village. But Amado said he has no interest in doing so and that he can't be bought out with just money. So I thought that was pretty cool. That Amado actually declined him shows a little bit more of his character. Shows that he's indebted to the Leaf. So Very in character of Amado, and I think I would have been a little disappointed if he actually gave in to them and their demands. Amado gets saved then by Boruto and Mitsuki. It was a pretty quick thing. Overall, I don't really like this whole bandit thing because of what's most likely gonna happen to Boruto and Mitsuki. They might get disqualified because they might not make it on time. Unfortunately, I think that's what's gonna happen, and it's based off kind of like a little side story, but the Chunin exams always has a rep of having something happen in between. It's just unfortunate that this is what happened now, but I guess they don't want the public to know about Boruto and his karma, right? So I guess that's the way of writing them off for that. And then this way you could actually have Sarada shine as the one and only captain of the team, because now that she's Chunin, she can technically take over and they can go in a 3-man platoon rather than having to go with Konohamaru every time now. And then to wrap up the episode, we have the next matchup. Based off the preview, it's going to be Tsubaki versus Denki. Seems like Denki has some type of technology up his sleeve, and we know Tsubaki is a samurai, so it will be a very unique battle. I'm actually kind of interested to see how that unfolds. And I don't think it'll be exciting as the battle we just saw, but I think it has potential. So I'm going to give it a chance, and I'll let you know what I think of it for the next episode review. I also think Boruto and Mitsuki are going to get disqualified next episode, but we'll find out what happens with that when it comes out. But that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to give this episode a 8 to an 8.5 out of 10. Great episode. I really enjoyed it overall. A lot of good stuff this episode. So props to the Boruto anime writers for this one, and to the animators as well, of course. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Be sure to leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. Hope you guys have a good day or night. I'm Rewinds, and I'm out.